I know this is hard for you, but winter is coming.
As the TV show Game of Thrones says, winter is coming. I love that show.
Winter is coming.
Are you ready? I bet you there's a tip in this video that you don't know about. It's always good to be prepared to keep everything rolling smoothly so we can continue riding and also keep super warm.
I'm cold.
One of the things I really hate, and I'm sure everybody hates when they're riding, is cold hands and feet. Really can stop my ride pretty fast.
You're freezing.
Some of the tricks that we use are rechargeable heated gloves, rechargeable heated socks. I want both socks heated. Toasty warm now. Rechargeable heated insole inside the shoe. You don't want to spend all that money on the rechargeable heating units for your feet and hands. There is a cheaper solution. They have these temporary hand and feet warmers that you just stick inside your shoe or in your glove. Also, using an overshoe can help too. So I'm not looking too pretty, but I am warm with these head covers. So that might be another tip for people too. It's always difficult for us to figure out what to wear.
I imagine you might be rather cold.
When you get started, you are cold, but a few miles in, you're starting to warm up.
It's better to start off being a little cold so you don't get too hot later on. If you just bundle up too much, you end up sweating, and that'll be actually worse because you'll get very cold.
And that will be the end of your bike ride.
Don't layer your socks. That could cause numbing.
Start with a good base that can wick away that sweat. Start adding layers and finish up with a waterproof or winterproof jacket. It's a balancing act. There's no perfect answer. Too many layers and I am hot.
I told you before we left you were overdressed. You never listened to me.
Woo, it's windy. Another thing to consider is that your speed matters. Wind speed can contribute to making you colder. Crap. If you cycle slower, you are exposed to less wind hitting your body, making it warmer. If you increase your speed, the wind speed increases and makes you feel colder. So here's an example. Cyclists are often moving about 15 miles per hour. Not me. If you look at this chart, it could help you determine how cold your ride might be. If the temperature says 40 degrees and you're riding at a speed of 10 miles per hour, then the temperature with the wind speed calculated could be around 34 degrees. If you look at this chart, this might help you figure out what to wear before you ride. You have to give your bike a little more tender, loving care at this time. Mud guards can help so road water doesn't spray back onto you and your drivetrain. So you can also change your tire tread to something that has more teeth to grab those slippery trails. Say after it snowed, it's melted and you still want to go for a ride. It's a beautiful day, but the roads are wet. That might help. So if you're riding slippery trails, you could lower your tire pressure. That can help control your bike.
Always check your tire pressure because in the winter months, you lose more air in your tires than you do in the warmer months.
After you ride, you should wipe down the chain after each ride and make sure it is lubed up. And here's a tip for e-bikers is keep those electric bike batteries warm when you're storing the bike. You don't want to leave them outside in the cold.
Winter is coming.
You can still get dehydrated in the winter, so remember, bring lots to drink.
Another tip that I do is I fill up my bottle with warm tea or hot coffee, or sometimes I'll even heat up water and squeeze a little lemon in there.
Make sure you eat a big meal before you go or bring snacks with you because the winter months you use more energy.
It's either me or this cold, and it doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
I hope these staying warm winter bicycle riding tips help you.
Hope to see you riding.
I'm a bike dork. Bike dork. You a bike dork?